many people know this, but a woman in the 1970s taped everything that aired on TV for almost 40 years because she predicted the rise of fake news. Marion Stokes was a public access television producer, a businesswoman, and an activist in the 1970s who was also an avid collector of things. By today's standards, she'd probably be diagnosed as a hoarder. But she was also convinced that we were headed down a path where technology would eventually become so great that the powers that be could manipulate information to lie to us about any historical event that they wanted. So she married her hoarding skills with this grand vision, and in 1977 she started taping everything that aired on TV 24/7. She mostly wanted to tape the news, but she also taped TV shows like The Cosby Show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, and Star Trek because she was afraid that somebody was going to eventually erase the contributions of these black actors and creators from historical record. She did this by recording the different TV channels 24/7 on VHS tapes on multiple VCRs and TVs throughout her house. Each VHS tape had an 8-hour capacity, and when one would run out, she would quickly switch it out for the other all day and night, every day. She did this every single day for decades, and yes, it is as life-consuming as it sounds. In fact, she scheduled her entire daily routine around the length of these VHS tapes, with everything like school and work and family outings being planned around her being able to start a fresh tape, go out, and then come back in time to start the next one. Her collection of these tapes eventually got so big that they filled her entire house, and she started having to rent multiple storage units to house them. She eventually collected over 71,000 Betamax and VHS tapes throughout her lifetime. But these recordings weren't the only thing that she collected throughout those years. She also had half a dozen daily newspaper subscriptions and over 100 monthly magazine subscriptions that she collected for decades. She also owned 192 Macintosh computers that she bought throughout these years, which is believed to be the largest private collection of historical Macintoshes. And she even at one point told her in-laws to invest in Apple early on, and they got very rich from this. Marion Stokes recorded everything on TV between 1977 and her death in 2012. Eventually, as she got older, she hired an assistant to help her with the tape switching. And the very final thing that she recorded on December 14th of 2012 before her death was coverage of the Sandy Hook shooting. In 2013, a year after her death, Marion Stokes' son donated her entire tape collection to the Internet Archive. It took 4 shipping containers and $16,000 to mail it to their headquarters in San Francisco. And upon receiving it, they started the process of digitizing every tape. And to this day, in 2025, they are still not done. And while many people probably view what Marion Stokes was doing for those 37 years as a pointless, quixotic task, as you can see from everything going on around us, she was right. She was a visionary ahead of her time. So hats off to the true OG, Marion Stokes. And real quick, if you like my videos and you also enjoy pointless, quixotic tasks, you can check out more in-depth writing from me by going here.